Aspen's journey. If the reader cannot handle serious subjects such as suicide or harassment, or are sensitive to it, then reconsider reading this book. And remember, this book is not entirely fact. It is mostly fiction. None of the events of this book occurred in the real world. Chapter 1. Some were long gone. Awake, they lay in bed. Aspen has trouble falling asleep. They had taken their sleeping pills, yet those didn't seem to work. They sit up in bed and stare at the wall. Aspen feels anger bubbling up like boiling water. They stand up and grab a small wooden toy. They throw the toy at the wall out of sheer anger. Aspen pines, alone in this world, yet everyone talks to them. Aspen, the one who is suicidal yet acts cheerful. Must they be alone in this world? Must Aspen be so down despite the facade they put on? They just want to have a life. Even as they feel their anger growing stronger, they keep their calm. Aspen gets dressed after being in pajamas for so long. They leave their room. They exit the house they live and begin running. They run as fast as humanly possible, yet it doesn't seem fast enough. Sirens could be heard. Aspen quickly hid in a ditch nearby. They hid until the police cruisers had gone. Aspen breathed deep and heavy, trying to calm themselves. They never wanted this. They let out a small gasp of air, as if shocked. As the night went on, Aspen continued to wander away from home. They muttered words of encouragement to themselves as they checked the town. They looked down at their arm, moving up their sleeve to reveal cuts and scrapes inflicted by some sharp object. They sighed and kept moving. They hid every time they saw a car pass by, counting the automobiles. They sighed again and went into a neighborhood called Seville. Little did they know this would be the start of their journey. Aspen kept walking further into Seville. They sat down on a bench and took a moment to compose themselves. They opened a little journal and wrote in it. They closed their eyes and wished for something good, any help they could find. That was all they wanted for themselves. Of course they wanted the ones they loved to have a good life, but right then, Aspen had to think of themselves. They stood up and began walking once more. Aspen didn't bother hiding anymore. They simply didn't care. Aspen continued walking until they realized they were lost. They let out a sharp cry of fear. They swiftly tried to find a way out. They looked all around the community center. They were terrified out of their mind. They kept searching, but to no avail. They tried to remain calm, but a few tears started to fall from their eyes. They didn't want to be here. They wanted to be safe, alone, in a world with no harm. But that was impossible.